The AMP war went too far.
They got 10 security guards at the gate.
God damn. Yo, this nigga look like a fucking goblin. He look like he chew raccoon ankles and shit. He be gnawing on the bones and everything. Like a dog with no home. You feel me? Naked ass rat.
AMP has been going to war with the Clover Boys house, but it has gone so out of control that the destruction they're causing has went to new bounds, calling a bunch of firefighters and police to handle all of the fireworks. And having
There's like 7 30-year-old niggas in that bitch, bro. And y'all gotta call the fire department. Y'all are going too far. Come on, dude. He handled that shit.
Usually, you would just open the door, but instead of just opening it, you feel what I'm saying? We got a walk-through door where you just step in the door. Look at it. It's a hole in the wall. Look at the freezer. Look at the freezer.
And before we get
Bro,
into any of that,
why
I just wanna
the
say
freezer?
YouTube, this video is completely fake. Everything being shown here is purely a reenactment. Any fireworks you may see, any destruction, is all special effects and is
It's a little
purely
low.
made for entertainment purposes. Do not recreate anything.
Yeah, we all the
you
way
see in this
up.
video. But I'm getting a little ahead
That's
of myself.
this
So I wanna
nigga.
start from the very beginning with how AMP had destroyed the Clover Boys house. AMP had initially enticed the Clover Boys with an
Wait, when did because I know last year they did fireworks shit. Was last year like the first AMP war and now it's just the annual thing? It's like the fucking purge for them at this point.
expense paid trip to Puerto Rico, telling them that they had been working hard, they had been doing great content, and they just wanted to support them and have them go on vacation. Little did they know,
That's a $1 million burp right there.
Kai had sparked upstream, talking about how he is going to rampage along with the rest of AMP and destroy their house, putting spray on the wall, sledgehammers through monitors, chairs, everything, just completely wreck it into pieces.
I
Damn.
gotta say something real quick. Rakai, yo been so mother bad. Ray, yo been so
They getting Ray too? Nah, Ray's my favorite out of that group. You wanna know why? Because he's the only one that's not. Yes, I'm racist. I'm racist. I know y'all are butthurt in the comments. Fuck y'all. How about that?
Not do anything.
Damn, so he sent them to Puerto Rico thinking they was on a trip. Just to blow up their house? That's fucked up. That's funny.
Now this was all for the 4th of July, where normally AMP has a firework war with just them, but because of the chaos that a lot of the Clover Boys have been causing, they decided to tag team them and go after them once they sent them off.
Oh, that's their name, Clover Boys? I thought they were the G League or
Like
whatever.
we called out, where Kai and Ray had their own firework war, destroying a bunch of stuff in that house. This is in the height of the Reggie versus DDG situation. It was just a lot going on, so it makes sense to get their get back because of how they've been acting throughout the year. Unfortunately for them, no one could predict the amount of damage AMP would bring to their.
I would honestly, no, I couldn't do fireworks shit. I feel like, first of all, if someone blows up something in my room, it's like I have a lot of personal shit, you feel me? But then if a firework touches me, and like even leaves a little mark, then that's when shit gets physical. Like my hands are fucking sticks of dynamite. Alright, you finna catch them fireworks.
Their
You feel me? Like I ain't.
My PC.
My PC. Damn. Blowing up that bitch. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Isn't this considered what's that one fucking illegal thing, like not terrorism, arsenal? I want to say arsenal. Isn't that considered arsenal? I remember being at high school and a kid lit like toilet paper on fire in the bathroom, and then like they consider it arsenal. This seems way worse. This seems a lot more.
AMP is already going over
because it's a school. I guess.
Monitors, destroyed setups, but they do this all the time in their own content. And without the Clover Boys, it would have been an AMP war, and everybody is consenting and understanding. They're gonna come in, destroy the heck out of setups, houses, whatever it could possibly be, and then probably a week later either renovate the crib or just have some cleaners come through and replace everything.
Damn.
So it seems like it's a
rich ass niggas, bro.
They get some good content, and then everything gets replaced with all new stuff. But since they are doing this with the Clover Boys, it gets a little bit more complicated.
It's gonna get
Because
hectic.
Some people might not know the real limits of where they should go, and I'm thinking of one particular person in the Clover Boys who tends to take stuff overboard all the time.
Rika?
Oh, yo, he's wilding, bro. Bro, what am I mother? He's wilding. Bro, what am I mother? He's wilding. Bro.
Who are they talking about?
Hurry up.
Wait, what house are they in?
Oh my god. Bro, what am I?
Oh shit, that is Kai's shit.
Where's the weed, Chris? Where's the weed, Chris? Where's the weed? Where's the weed, Chris?
Nah, that's wild. Bro, this is some rich ass shit right here, bro.
Didn't even go that hard. That's what I'm saying. Didn't even go that hard.
Man, you know what we could have did to that shit?
Come on.
There could have been no more Clover House, gang. You know, it looked like it's getting repaired right now. It looked like it's coming.
No, it's already clean. No, if you look at it, it's
Davis look like he lost a lot of
They're
weight.
telling me.
Am I tripping or did he lose weight?
Paid for their house to get clean.
Wow.
And they're being
Wow.
Now,
Now that's ungrateful.
After watching
That's
the
ungrateful.
retaliation on the AMP house, you're probably thinking, damn, Monopoly is being really easy on AMP right now because a lot of that carnage seemed like all the stuff AMP was already doing. Destroying monitors, destroying TVs, destroying desks, lighting fireworks up. There's nothing really different from what the Clover Boys did to what AMP is already
AMP,
done to
stand on
them.
business,
It
bitch.
doesn't seem like it at all. These
I could never be a
destroy
part of that
stuff
shit.
that's
That's why I turned them
easily
down.
be fixed.
I ain't signed that
But
contract.
As I said earlier before I
Fuck.
played those clips, there is one person in the Clover Boys that tends to go a little bit overboard and does not follow the script.
Wait, where's Agent? I know Agent goes crazy with these.
That being Rakai, where he takes things to a whole nother level that they don't need to be, causing actual damage and doing too much all the time, and especially in this retaliation. It didn't just stop at lighting in a huge thing of fireworks inside their kitchen. No, he went even further.
Throw that shit down. I'm not showing no on the bed.
Ugh.
No, he's actually like he's slow.
What is it? What is it?
No! He's so fucking dumb. He's so fucking stupid. Yo, I'm done with this nigga. I'm done with this little nigga. Yo, I'm done with this little nigga. I'm done with this.
What did it light
Fire!
up?
Fire! This nigga catch on fire. This nigga's a fucking like dumbass. Yeah, that wasn't in the script, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That when he, hey, Chad, y'all gotta understand, Chad. Chad, y'all gotta understand. Sometimes it be a script, and sometimes a nigga go above the script. When he lit that shit, Chad, this nigga, I like.
What did he light up?
He go against the script every time.
Now, I can't put that full blame on Rakai, because even in that clip you saw where Ty Lil is destroying Dude Dennis's bed, Ty Lil is the one doing it. It's not Rakai. Yes, it's led by him, and yes, I think he went crazy, but it's not just him. It's him and some of the Clover Boys doing
Some of the Clover Boys.
Now, I feel like breaking TVs, breaking monitors, destroying headphones, desks, these things can be replaced with no real issue to them. But once you start hacking things like furniture, a newly renovated kitchen, and other things that can be
A newly
easily replaced,
renovated
like just going
kitchen?
to Best Buy and copying the same monitor that you've been using for years out and years in, it becomes a real issue. And it just seems like they don't understand where the actual level is, causing a big impact on the other Clover Boys. I mean, even Reggie, you saw there, said he went against the script a little bit. Then we have people like Ray who refuse to even be a part of this war because he feels like they're going way too far when they don't need to.
Bro, Ray's a little innocent child, bro. He didn't even want to get involved with it, which I feel him, and I would make that shit known on camera. So it's like, yo, I ain't involved in any of this shit, so don't touch my shit. And if they do touch my shit, then I'm gonna get involved.
You mad pussy, bro.
Soft, bro.
Mad pussy,
You
bro.
soft.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Ray does not fit in with this crew, bro. You see how they talking to this kid?
Even without Ray being a part of it, the destruction that they all caused seemed to hit a nerve on someone specifically, that being Duke Dennis. Who did not even wait for the rest of AMP to go back to the Clover Boys house and completely demolish it.
That's a damn near a rage room in this bitch. Oh,
If you want my honest reaction,
Duke
when I
is
first saw this, I thought this
wild.
made for some amazing content, and literally everybody was tuned in when all of this stuff was happening, especially on Duke's stream.
It's a 31-year-old man.
Peak viewership, but unfortunately, even though you might have thought he went too far, the Clover Boys went too far, and this all got out of proportion. At the end of the day, you can at least say it's still content because of where they are and how big they are in content creation. They were able to replace, renovate, and secure new things for their
he basically said because they're rich, it don't mean shit, bro. Because they're rich, they could do that shit.
home. Even if
Nah,
some
you
of these
gotta
things
have some respect, bro. Some type of boundaries. That shit is just too
Some people went a
far.
little bit overboard. Unfortunately, it doesn't just remain in the confines of, hey man, it's just content. Once they turn these cameras off, we're gonna fix everything and everything's gonna be okay. There were actually real life ramifications for this, which Ty Lil ended up having recorded when he went on IG Live, and a bunch of fire trucks, police officers, even a random neighbor came and started screaming and shouting at them because they were upset at what they were doing at the Clover Boys.
Oh shit.
Home. How dare you?
So sorry.
In this neighborhood. No. How dare you? You cannot throw you. It is criminal behavior to shoot fireworks inside a home. This is criminal behavior. I have three. No, I will not come down.
Oh wow, Karen getting wild. I mean, first of all, like, I understand why she's mad, but shut the fuck up, bro. Like but go sit in your house, bitch. All right, 4th of July, there's gonna be fireworks. You ain't involved in it. All right, they ain't shooting it at your house, Nuku. Right? You ain't involved with it, so shut up.
Fireworks inside that home. No,
Why is she freaking out?
apologize. I heard this from 1 o'clock in the morning.
Now, in all reality, she's not truly in the wrong because yes, they were lighting fireworks, and when they did, they actually had fire spark in some of these rooms. And I didn't play any of the fireworks sounds, but just know that stuff is not quiet in any way, shape, or form. It is super loud. Imagine you're just trying to chill there and you hear a ton of fireworks going off, but not outside. You look out the window, you can see people lighting fireworks from inside.
That is
a
pretty
house.
scary, though.
This is the reality of things. I'm not.
I think there's a fucking murder going
A
on.
little bit investigating herself before she called the police. That's not a crazy thing to do. But then moving forward, we have our most recent events with again the Clover boy who does not take no for an answer or stop for anything. That being Rakai. Unfortunately, for him,
Rakai.
everybody else around him was done and finished with the situation. But he still wanted to try and go overboard.
Uh-oh.
He was trying to get into the AMP house when their security was telling him that's not an option that's going to happen.
Lately, bro, I was on the pool, nigga. They're gonna dance.
Damn, secure AWAMP.
Come on, gang. Let me over, bro. Hey, bro. He's gonna let you over. Come on, try it. Watch this, bro. Watch
This dude's in a
Tries to get
bicycle
inside,
helmet and
which
a
obviously
blazer.
does not work, as AMP and the rest of the Clover boys are pretty done with this argument, pretty done with the war, yet he is still going and is met by 3 security guards that literally tempt him to jump over that wall so they can do something. And instead of doing that, Rakai says watch this, walks around and tries to go up the driveway and meets somebody who shoots paintballs, and not only him but his cameraman, giving us one of the funniest
They
clips
got
that came out
smacked?
yesterday.
There's no way in hell I could get an AP house. They got 10 security guards for me. That's how pussy these niggas are. 10 security guards for me? Nigga, I'm petite. My nigga, I'm mad. I'm small, gang. I'm young as shit. They got 10 security guards at the gate for me. And then they got, what's up, paintball guns. They shot my cameraman. Good, man.
After that failed attempt to get inside the AMP house, Clover Boys, AMP, no one really associated with this war has done anything else. I'm assuming they're just putting all of their time into renovating all of the stuff that got destroyed, not only at the AMP house, but at the Clover Boy house, because it was all left in shambles. Genuinely do feel like it was mainly for content. Maybe someone named Duke Dennis got genuinely upset, but outside of that, I feel like
Of course he would get upset, bro. He's old.
Unfortunately, it did have some real life
He cares about his
ramifications,
space.
but as long as they're able to speed past that and have some good content at the end of it, I feel like they're going to be completely fine with having that happen occasionally. But that's just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel,
Well, I mean, all the damage that they did cause, they made all that money back and more, I bet, in fucking, in views or whatever. You feel me?